Hello everyone and happy Monday. Today I'm coming on to make a Sunday's best video and also a sickle cell awareness video. Yes, I was supposed to make this video yesterday. I know I'm late. I am late, and yesterday I was so busy. It just wasn't possible for me to do, but I was watching Miss Earl from Embrace and Reborns. I was watching her video. She dressed her baby girls in Sunday's best in red, and it gave me the idea to come on and dress my baby girl in her Sunday's best, because actually she has nothing in red. The only one thing that she has that is red and white is a Christmas outfit. And I really didn't want to put the Christmas outfit on because it was leaning more towards Christmas. The outfit itself is leaning towards Christmas. It's probably saying Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or something like that. So, and I knew that I needed to come on and make a video with McQuell. Yes. She's finishing up her morning feeding. Yeah, she's done. She's a very good eater. I just need to burp her. So, McQuell, very good. And the reason I wanted to come on with McQuell is to reintroduce her to the community, because McQuell is staying in my nursery. Yes, let me tell you guys, I am so, I don't know what to say. I am so, I'm like still in shock that McQuell's new mom actually gifted her to me. Yes, you heard me right. She actually gifted McQuell to me. Yes, so her mom, I should say godmother now, her godmother, she has two godmothers actually, and I won't come out and say exactly who it is because I don't know if her godmother really wants to come out and say. She's very active in the reborn community. She makes videos, she have a YouTube channel, and she's very active. It's up to her if she decides to come on and say who her godchild is, but if not, then like I say, it's fine with me. So yeah, I wanted to come back on, and again, she has two godmothers. She has a mother and daughter that gifted her to me, and I just want to thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me tell you, I just couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe, I mean, I'm still amazed, not just for the fact that I get to keep McQuell in my nursery, but also just to learn how some persons are so selfless and so given and so full of love and compassion to actually give me McQuell, which means that the funds for McQuell is now a donation towards my family, and I really appreciate that. I do from the bottom of my heart. In fact, I wanted to come on earlier and make a video with McQuell, but I was so overwhelmed that I just couldn't. And I noticed that this month is going out is sickle cell awareness, and I really need to make a video, and I need to reintroduce McQuell. I really wanted to do it yesterday. Yesterday was just such a bad day for me. I couldn't do it. So I decided to come on. It's late theme Thursday, but today is the last day for sickle cell awareness, in that it's the month of October. But of course, it's never too late to bring awareness to sickle cell. You could still continue. So I wanted to come on with McQuell. Yeah, so let me show you what she's going to wear. Yeah, like, you know, she's going to wear this. See, I noticed that Miss Earl, she inspired me to make this video to dress McQuell in her red. I think that baby Ava was wearing, I think the dresses might be identical. I'm not sure. I know they're very close. And this dress is by Just One You and the newborn size. It's really nice. And it's a two-piece set. Comes with the dress and also the diaper cover. This is the diaper cover. And to accessorize that, she's going to wear, now if I'm correct, I think Miss Earl, baby girl, also wore these identical socks in red and white. I think so. Now these, the size may be a little bit too big for McQuell. So she'll be between this pair or this pair. The red that have the white frill. I'll decide that as I go. She'll be wearing this red headband and these black leather shoes. Now these are size 0 by Koala Baby. They might be too big for McQuell because even though these are size 0, they're pretty wide. Yeah, so they just might be a bit big. So she'll go ahead and wear those. And McQuell does have a pretty good size feet actually. So I don't know, I'll have to see. She has a pretty good size feet, but her legs are pretty short. So I'll have to see if it balance out. Yeah, because her legs are short, so I don't want to put the shoes on and the shoes just look so huge on her. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and dress her in that. Okay, so again, like I said, for sickle cell awareness, let me go and put, now I'm going to, see, I have 2 sizes in the diaper covers. Now this is the one that goes with the dress. It's so tiny. This is the newborn size, and this is a 3-month size. I'm trying to see this is so tiny. I think I'm going to put the 3-month size on. Because she's also wearing a size 1 Pampers, which is a little bit bigger than the newborn size. Plus McQuell does have a little bum in the back. So, oh, did you notice what I did? I didn't close up her onesie. Yes. All right, so I know she has a fresh Pampers on, so I don't need to change her Pampers. Yeah, so, you know, let me tell you, I've learned being in this community. I've met so much beautiful people. I'm telling you, beautiful from the inside out. Selfless people. And honestly, I could tell you, a part of me feel like I don't deserve it. Honestly, I really feel like I don't deserve it. But all I can do is just thank God and thank all those persons that were so generous to me and my family. I'm telling you, I'm just amazed. I am. I wanted to mention, in terms of sickle cell awareness, which is the month of September. You know, you all know that sickle cell runs in my family. My husband doesn't like me to mention it. You know, so I try not to say certain things, but sometimes you have to say certain things just in case someone needs help. Okay? Now, my 12-year-old daughter has sickle cell anemia. She does. She has the full-blown disease. So I said that to say, just in case there are persons who might be going through it in the community, they may not be now, but you know, sometimes family members later on is diagnosed, or you know, they might, you know, one day learn that their family have the trace. If anyone wants to ask questions, if there's, any which way that I can help, I would be happy to. Now, I'm also a part of the Sickle Cell group on Facebook. I could tell you the first time I joined it, I thought about leaving the group, and I did because, you hear of a lot of sad stories. I'm going to tell you, this disease is a serious one. It takes lives. So there's always someone who've lost their husband, or have lost their wife, or have lost their child. Yes, it's a serious disease. And when I first joined the group, I was like, oh no, I don't need to have my heart aching thinking that what could possibly happen, to my family. Of course it already happened. I've lost a 16-year-old niece, so I know the feeling. But sometimes you just need someone to talk to. So I decided to come out clean and say, yes, my daughter has it. I'm a carrier. I have the trace. I think Miss Earl also mentioned in her video that she have the trace. Yes, I have the trace. My husband have the trace. Therefore, my daughter have it full blown. And what we do is we educate her so that she would know when the time comes that if she is interested in, getting married, she would want to find out the person's family history. She don't have to do it if she doesn't want to. I'll do it. I'll do it myself, because that's what I do now. Any nieces or nephews who are up to age and they meet someone that they're interested in, let me tell you, I start questioning. I'm not even waiting to find out if they done their research or ask questions, or no, I do it myself. I just want to mention, because I time is going. This video is already at 13 minutes. I noticed that Miss Serenity Smith, she posted in the community, and her community post, about the real baby Noah. His mom had posted something, or she posted something from the real Noah's mom, explaining about the advice that she had given to persons, that she went on to explain about the spleen. I'm not as knowledgeable about the spleen. I can tell you when my daughter was very young, because my daughter sees the sickle cell specialist. There's one sickle cell specialist here in the Bahamas, and my daughter sees the sickle cell specialist. And my daughter was admitted in the hospital years ago, and the issue came up about my daughter's spleen. Yeah, they were actually considering to remove her spleen, but the specialist had done a blood test, and the blood test showed that her spleen did not have to be removed. Thank goodness. Thank God. Yeah, but for anyone who wants to learn more about sickle cell, like I said, there's lots of information online. There are groups you can become a part of. You can become a member and you learn from the groups. Like I said, I'm a part of the Facebook sickle cell group. But also what baby Noah mom had talked about is for persons who are aware. Like if you are aware that a person has sickle cell, you can be very helpful in knowing that if you are a person that is sick or was sick, to stay away from a sickler. A person with sickle cell is called a sickler. So for anyone who may be familiar with a person or a young child or even an adult, if you know that that person is a sickler, a person with sickle cell, if you know that you're sick, because remember, this person has very, very low immune system, and it can become deadly for them. She is advising to please keep your distance. Keep your distance. And I do agree. What I teach my daughter now, she's at a good age. I think baby Noah is still very young. I think he is probably, if I could remember, Miss Serenity had mentioned around 5 or something, 5, 6, 7. I don't know, but my daughter is 12. And I'm so happy she's at an age that I can talk to her. But what I say to her is this: if she's in the classroom, or not just in the classroom, anywhere, you see a little child over here coughing, stay away from that child. If you know there's a child in your classroom who's not well, because some kids still go to school if they're not well, I would tell my daughter, keep your distance from that person. You see? So certain information is so important for them to know. And that's what I do. I make sure and I tell my daughter, stay away. Stay away from persons that is obviously sick. If you don't know the person is sick, then you don't know. But if you know, to stay away. That's what I advise my daughter to do. Now let me see. All right, I think this socks actually is okay. It's a bit big, but it's okay. I don't know if she's gonna do the black shoe. Let me see. Let me see if she'll do the black shoe. What you guys think? Yeah, I think she'll do the black shoe. I wonder if I have the shoes in white. I don't think so. I know I have it in silver. Yeah, okay, so she'll do the black shoes. Oh, she's such a big girl. Just look at her. Yeah. So I just wanted to mention that. What else could I say about sickle cell at this time? Like I mentioned before, my daughter lives on medication. She's on medication every day. She's been on medication from her first week, because after she was born, she had a test. The test indicated that yes, she did have sickle cell. So she was prescribed medication from 1 week old. So from that day to this day, she's still on medication. And I can tell you, she's doing very well. Like, I don't know, like, you know what I think? I don't know if it's true or not, but it seems like some person's sickle cell seems to be a lot worse than others. And I'm saying that because my niece, she had it really badly. She was in and out of the hospital. She spent weeks in the hospital. She had blood transfusions. She had a stroke. She passed at 16. She had a really, really rough time. In fact, when she was from, I would say when she was from the age of 15, I started talking to her, trying to talk to her to take care of herself. Because when they reach a certain age, you can speak to them. To take care of herself, I really was discouraging her having any children. I'm going to be honest, because I felt like her body had already went through so much that I could not see my niece having any children. I could not see her surviving carrying a whole child for 9 months. So I was really, I didn't bluntly came out and say don't have any children, but I told her I think that she should seriously think about whether her body would be able to survive having a child, But like I said, it never got to that. Unfortunately, she passed at 16. But fortunately, I'm still so happy to have had her in my life for those 16 years. It's emotional at times. Anyway, I'm a little bit better now. Yeah, so just wanted to come on. This is the last day in the month of September, so I wanted to come on again. Like I said, I always thought that the color for sickle cell awareness was burgundy. You know, uh, I really didn't know it was red, but now that I know it's red, it gives me so much more options that I can participate now as, just the years go on. I'll keep it in mind, whenever I'm shopping for the babies, to pick up a few red outfits for the babies for sickle cell awareness. And now, tomorrow is the month of October, which will be cancer awareness. Yeah, so the color is pink, and yeah, so definitely I do also want to participate in that. Yeah, so that's it, everyone. So thank you all so much for watching, and thank you so much to McQuell's godparents, her godmothers, yes, for gifting me back McQuell. I'm telling you, my heart is so full. I honestly, I just need a couple days to soak it all in after I was gifted McQuell. I wanted to come on, but I just couldn't. I was just too emotional. I was just too emotional. But yeah. So I just want to thank you all again. So you all have a great day. Bye-bye.